Hey everyone. With this bear market, I decided it'd be a good time for me to kind of update my spreadsheet, my SEO spreadsheet, and the scores. So you can see I've updated the scores here, and I've added some columns and I'm going to delete some columns. So why don't we kind of walk through the changes now? Added the pre-sale discount as a column. Let's go over here to the kind of biggest changes. So this is the community column. Before this was 4 points and it was kind of a bonus. So it got added before the score was calculated. Now it's part of the actual score. I've increased the amount. Before this was 500. And I've also capped it at 2 points. So instead of 4, you get 2. And like I said, this is now part of the score. Because there are too many kind of airdrops and paid promotion and kind of shill accounts. So the number of users has kind of exploded, so I'm trying to not have that impact the score as much. The project existence, I'm deleting this column. If you've been kind of following me and followed my first spreadsheet video, this has kind of been on the chopping block for a while. And then there's this idea column. So I'm still going to keep this around because it kind of contributes to legacy scores, but I'll hide it because I've kind of outlined some of the questions I ask when I evaluate this idea. So before what it was lacking was transparency. So I went through and defined these 3 questions, and I'll use to find that idea category. So the 3 questions I ask myself for every project: is there a need for blockchain? And not every project needs one. And are they using it? Another kind of one of the biggest indicators is this first to market? That's definitely a big sign. If I'm looking at a project that it's definitely plus. And my third question I always ask is there market demand? Is there enough demand that they can find kind of a niche in the market? And they can kind of carve out a little piece of the market for themselves. And what's their go-to-market strategy? Who's the first person they're going to try to get business from? Is that possible? How does that look? So I've kind of outlined these 3 to kind of get rid of this ideas category. It was kind of subjective and not really transparent. So I'll get rid of these. The scores have already been updated, so I'm just kind of deleting the columns now. Get rid of them. And then I'll hide this column because it's still used for legacy scores, just not for new scores. Okay, there we are. Let's take a look at the dashboard just to make sure everything's okay. And we can see scores are a little bit lower, but everything looks okay. So definitely going to kind of follow up with this and just make sure my scores are okay. Kind of, keep looking after this, follow up with my scores, and just make sure I'm not, going too crazy or anything. Okay, that's it. This is just a quick little update on my spreadsheet and my scores. Thanks.